All right, good morning, everybody. 7:22 in the a.m. Just got back from work a little while ago. If you can hear something going on in the microwave, those are the eggs. Bread in the toaster, getting ready to boom, pop. Me, I'm gonna have a breakfast sandwich and hopefully get some rest. I got a lot to do today. Gonna do some boxing. Yeah, boxing. Everybody love it. For those of you out there doing your boxing, don't forget to do your free squats. Very important, and your push-ups. Yeah. Best way I feel to build up your stamina is free squats. It will blow up your lungs like you won't believe. Blow them right out of your chest. Boom! Atom bomb. Anyway, the eggs have done their beeping, but the toast is still asleeping. I know, dad jokes. What do you want? I'm a dad. And, you know, when I haven't slept, the silliness comes out, you know? What can you do? I noticed the birds don't come around anymore, the pigeons. I stopped feeding them. And when Huey's here, he tends to scare them. So my days of feeding the pigeons are behind me for the time being. Whether they will be in front of me again at some point in the future remains to be seen, but for now, there are no birds begging for food. For some reason, it really bothered my next door neighbor. So, what can you do? She was always worried about bird flu, but I can tell you, feeding those pigeons were the healthiest birds you'll ever see, because they just ate good food all the time, and they weren't eating garbage or whatever. They weren't fighting with other birds except amongst themselves, so they always had all their toes. They were very healthy. They looked fine. I took great pride in taking care of them, but it always caused a rift between me and my neighbor. So I enjoyed feeding them and whatnot, but you know, the bird seed, I heard the bird seed factory had burned down, but now you can get the bird seed again. But for several months there was no seed available, and I was told that the factory had burned down. And there was something else, plus the cost of bird seed. I mean, you know, I didn't mind spending a little money to keep the birds happy, but it is an expense that I really can't justify, considering that I can hardly feed myself. And here I am playing Noah to a bunch of birds, or, you know, St. Francis of Assisi or something, to the animals. For those Christian scholars among you, I know you know all about St. Francis of Assisi and all that. So I got the toast buttered. Now I got the honey mustard being smeared on here. I used to spread out the honey mustard with a knife. Now I just slather it on, plop down some cheese slices, and yeah. I don't bother wasting my time smoothing that out. I just plop these down. I wonder if these cheese slices used to actually be bigger because they don't really fit the bread. You would imagine a cheese slice would actually be the same dimensions as like a slice of bread, but whether that was ever the case or not, I have no idea. But it certainly is not that way. And I've seen these people who think they're really smart because they cut their bologna in half and make squares out of it. To me, that's just a needless step. I don't need the bologna to fit the bread. And when you do that, I mean, it doesn't really fit in the middle. And you get these two half moon shapes, and you know, people are, oh, that's genius. That's a genius solution. Well, first off, what are you solving? So it's not really a solution to begin with, and you know, wow, if you call that an act of genius, slicing it in half, then you know, the bar for what constitutes something being genius is extremely low, in my estimation. Anyway, that's my rant about sandwiches and whatnot. I do like these microwave eggs, you know, liven up the sandwich with protein, so to speak. However, it is very hard to clean the bowls once I microwave eggs in the bowls. So I actually went looking for silicone microwave bowls for cooking eggs in. I figured they'd be easy to find. Much to my chagrin, lo and behold, I couldn't find them. I'm sure somebody must make them. They're probably very expensive, but if not, I was surprised I couldn't find them. So that's probably a multi-million-dollar idea right there. Get some silicone bowls for microwaving eggs and sit back and count your money stacks, because I wish I had some of them. At least one. Such easy cleanup. I used to have a microwavable egg cooking piece of Tupperware type thing, but you know, all that plastic. I try to avoid the plastic, especially in the microwave, since you know it's not good. But anyway, that's enough jibber jabber for this morning while I make my sandwich. Here we go, a meal fit for King Charles III, our newly coronated monarch. Anyway, till next time, who loves your baby? This guy, don't forget it. And remember, you're somebody's favorite person in this world, probably mine. So till next time, goodbye, and we'll talk soon. I look like some kind of lumberjack, but it is freezing. It's almost June, people. Why I came back to a sub-Arctic zone when I lived in a subtropical zone for so many years, I'll never know. I've always hated the cold, and now here I am in the cold, working nights. I must be crazy. How did my life get this way? Oh, hopefully it'll turn around at some point. Anyway, till next time, love you, and goodbye.